Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Committee members, what we're doing here today, if I ever answer a question later on that you ask without the opening line, we're going back to what the Constitution says. Remind me to say that first, because that's what this, in effect, statutorily does. Our Constitution, Article 5, Section 1, clearly defines what's supposed to take place in the petition process, and we have tried to do and craft this statute to do that. The first thing that is in this bill that you need to understand is there's prescriptive language of collecting signatures. We did not change that. We clarified that. We looked hard at changing that, and attorneys and legal counsel said that's not where you need to go. You might trick yourself into a problem anti-constitutionally. So we looked at doing that and chose not to. What we did change is one of the two big things in this bill is that if you're caught cheating, being defined as collecting multiple signatures for multiple events, not being in your county, not doing things correct to the statutory, you'll find all of those on page 11 and 12 of the bill. If you're caught not doing that, it's no longer a misdemeanor. We found people that were not concerned with a warning by collecting signatures in an unethical manner, I guess is the term I use. And so we have chosen to make that a Class D felony. You'll find that on page 1, line 26 in the beginning. The second thing we've done is we have created a process in this state that was not in our Constitution. And for lack of a better term, we started using our Attorney General's office as legal counsel in the development of ballot titles. And nowhere does it say we should do that. In fact, it's very explicit in Article 5, Section 1, that ballot titles are to be submitted with signatures certified by the Election Commission, and the sufficiency of ballot title or signatures are to be done by the Secretary of State. And so that you would find on page 3, line 30, and page 4, line 13, although that entire section. So, Mr. Chairman, we do two things. We take the Attorney General's back and forth process out of the front end, and we clarified a few things in what they're supposed to do without changing it, and we made it a Class D felony. And for that, I'm open for questions.
Thank you, Senator Fish. Anybody have questions?
Okay.
Is there anything right now?
Yes. I was just looking on page 2, line 8. And we've got this that says food of disability.
Mr. Chairman, can I pause a second? I think I'm making a mistake, but I believe maybe there's a wording amendment that we may need to deal with here. We have an amendment that we have a wording change. So I should have submitted to this committee. I just now, as I went to the page 2 of my opening statements, I realized I got it.
I did ask that for me. I don't think we have it in here. Is that correct?
You want me to take you on? I mean, I can do a member's on the floor. It is non-substantive in nature. We have the definition here, and it was slightly worded different, the same topic in section 4.
I think best course of action will have you present the bill as amended. We've got us after the document amendment. And if we want to, we'll see if staff has a better answer to go here or not, or decide after the presentation the best way we can.
Whatever's the will of the committee.
Mr. Chairman, I was just saying he has a written amendment there, so it is something that we could adopt here. If it's something that's simple enough that he could explain it, he does have a written amendment, so we can go ahead and adopt the amendment.
I can take you to that and do that if you're willing. It's in front of you, and it's just adding the word "and popular name" is what the amendment is, because we have that definition in section 3 and not section 4. If you go to page 7, line 30.
Senator Christian, we'll stop right there. So does everybody have a copy of the written amendment or do not? Okay. I think it's going to require staff to make copies of what Senator Fish has and bring it back to us so we all can examine it before we make a decision. And then once we have that, we can adopt the amendment. I think at the present time, you can present your bill as is, and we'll adopt it in the bill as will body bill move forward.
I'm fine. Going back. Wait.
Okay. Page 2, line 8. We got due to disability. A little bit of, we just want to make sure, who determines the disability?
It's one of the issues, if you go back to page 12 and 13, the people taking signatures were making their own decision on that. A spouse might sign for someone who has a disability that can't handle, and they wanted that in there. And I don't think that's not a combative addition. We didn't consider that change in process of what they were doing. We just documented it.
No, my question is, who determines the disability? If somebody is getting somebody to sign, and some lady says, I've got arthritis in my hand so bad I can't sign, does that suffice, or does it need to be something where somebody is actually declared disabled?
The signature collector makes that decision. What we were getting is people signing for people that clearly wasn't in their hand, and we want to allow that. This isn't a encumbersome thing. This is allowing the process of what they're doing. The spouses can't sign. They have to be present, and the signature collector has to see the person there and verbally give that approval, but we're allowing the spouse to handle that.
And you said that's on what page?
If you go clear back to page 12 and 13, let's see, page 12, line 8 is where they start. If you look through all of that section, you notice it's the process for collecting signatures. And we chose not to hardly change anything except the submitting of the signed paper to the Secretary of State that you have been trained. And so you're not going to find anything in there that prevents it. It's just documenting what they're doing.
So there's nothing in here, though, that says that the canvasser is going to be the one that determines if there's a disability that's severe enough not to sign. Where is that?
It's basically concerning the signing of an amendment. I'm going back to page 1. Is amended as follows, and it's allowing the process that they're already doing in the field. Both lines 7 down through 12 is something they have been doing. There's nothing documented them doing that.
What page?
On page 2, what you're pointing out. But I went back to the definition. This is what's allowed. It's not all the rules that are. On page 2, you're looking at what's allowed. When you're looking at page 12 and 13, that's the signature petition directives of what they must do. So we're showing us the title form up there, finding what that is.
See, I don't see it that way. I was on line 5, it says sign a petition when he or she is not legally entitled to sign the petition. And it goes through and says that if that person prints a name or the address or a birthday, that they're guilty of Class A misdemeanor. But then it goes and it says unless it's due to a disability. Right. And what I want to see, I think, is who determines the disability. I want that to be, where is that in the statute?
It is, it's the canvasser doing it.
Okay, we're saying it's a canvasser, but it's not in statute, correct?
It's not there now, it's not.
This is just in addition to what they're doing now. I mean, we can modify that clearly, but it's trying to document that you got somebody that wants to be a signed petitioner, is asking their spouse to sign that name, and they've been allowing it, and so we documented what's been going on.
Right, and I think that's right, but the problem is we're saying spouse, and this is going to be anybody. So in other words, if they're out at the courthouse or wherever they're gathering signatures, and somebody says, I can't sign that because I have arthritis, but they are not been declared legally disabled. And then they come back later and they say, well, they signed my name and they're not disabled. I think we need to specify what we mean by that so that does keep those canvassers, out of trouble if something like that happens. I just think we need more of a definition to go ahead and clarify that.
It can